Oh, that wasn't supposed to do that, but hello, everybody. I am finally back. I'm back in the swing of things. Finally. Finally doing something. Finally back doing some streaming. I've been away for a bit because I needed to do some work stuff, and in that time I hadn't really been able to, you know, actually do anything. Well, I hadn't been able to game essentially. I haven't gamed in like 2 weeks, um, properly. And to be honest, it hasn't really been that bad. It was actually kind of nice to have a bit of a break from all this stuff. So, but now that I am back, I am, and I've got more of a plan in mind, if that makes sense. Well, not really. It's gonna make sense to you guys. It makes sense to me. Um, of how I'm gonna do a lot of things for this YouTube channel and for in the future. Well, it's not really plans. It's just more. It's just me saying that, but I don't even know if that's gonna come to fruition. Essentially, I've just like what I'm trying to say in terms of like things that I've got plans is more of me just saying I've gotten better, basically. Like, not that there was really anything wrong. It's just there was a few things that happened. Not terrible things, not like it's detrimental or anything. It's more of just like personal stuff that was going on, and now as of like next week, everything will start moving forward in a direction that's going to just all in all help me for a lot of things, which will be very good. But that's why today I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a chill stream, just something that's not chaotic, not. And also, I just wanted to take this time to kind of just talk to you guys a little bit, like before I start this stream. Um, ah, I, yeah, I put a hashtag in there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. All right, cool. I did that. I'm I'm good. Hey, Jenna. Um, what was I gonna say now? Oh yeah. But back to kind of what I was talking about before. I just finished watching I watched a movie and then I watched the first episode of a new anime that I started, which I'll talk about the movie first, but it's gonna be real quick. It was a part two to another movie that I watched called Ruby X Justice League. And part of the reason I watched that was because one, I'm a Rooster Teeth fan. I like their stuff, even though the company's no longer around anymore, which is a real shame. I do like to support their products in the best way I can. And all in all, it wasn't like it was a fine movie. I thought it was cool that I got to see a crossover between such a massive franchise and this franchise just come to fruition. I thought it was really cool. Um, and towards the end of the movie, I was like, it left me with a smile. So I gave it a thumbs up for that. Um, I think it, I think it was a fine movie, and that's kind of all I'll say about it. I haven't really watched the show in a very long time, and I'll probably get back into it at some point. But speaking of shows, I watched another one, and oh my god, it was so misleading. Holy shit. So, another show that I watched recently was called, um, I think it's called Smoking Behind the Convenience Store with You. It's an anime series. And it's like a slice of life one. What? between this guy and this girl, and the whole plot is they smoke behind a convenience store, and they kind of just like tell each other their problems. I found it. I mean, on paper, it seems like a simple plot, but but at the same time, the way they deliver that is very entertaining for me. I'm like, wow, this is wow, like genuinely, I like this dynamic that's going on here. I think it's really, really well. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Definitely check it out. I'd 100% recommend. So, and at the same time, and this is where it's going to lead into my other thing that I actually watched today. So, on YouTube, I saw this this teaser trailer ages ago for this series called Chainsmoker Cat, and I was like, and it's like I watched it. I'm like, oh, this looks like it could be kind of interesting. Like, mind you, it was just the teaser trailer that I looked at. Just the teaser trailer. I don't think I may have watched the actual trailer for it. And I was like, there's like one or two weird things in here. Bro, I watched the fucking first episode of that shit. Holy crap. I was I it like stressed me out watching this. I was like, what the fuck is on my screen right now? What the hell am I watching? This is genuinely like crossing so many borders of anime that I just didn't think they would ever touch. Like, I'm just like, dude, you're not only like there's stepping on thin ice and then there's breaking that ice. They managed to they didn't just they didn't crack the ice skating lake. They fucking broke it. The entire thing collapsed. That's how insane it was. Within not even like the first 2 minutes as well. I'm left like gutter shot. I turned it off after like the first like 2 minutes. I was like, this. What the fuck am I looking at? This is so. Okay. Here's another point I want to bring up. It's animated very, very well, and I think the theme, like part of the theme of, because I'm going to go on a little bit of spoiler territory, but mind you, I can't even remember what the fucking main character's name is. I don't even think that as far as I'm aware, they don't even say what her name is. Like, her whole thing is just she's a drug addict. She, she's like heavily addicted to smoking, and like she can't, like she said, oh, I'm gonna break the addiction. Can't break it. It's the casual trope of a person who's going through withdrawal symptoms and realizes they can't fucking break the addiction because this is how it is. And I just had to turn it. I then once I sat down at my desk, I was like, okay, I should probably finish the episode to give it a more of a fair critique because that's how I like to view stuff. I finished it off, and again, I'm just like, no, no more. I'm not watching any more of this shit. This is this is just too weird. So I just left it at that. I'm like, yeah, no, that's a one and done for me. So who knows? I could be like, this could be like one of those situations where it's like, oh, you gotta keep watching. It's like, it's so amazing, but then I could be like, I don't know. I could just be completely wrong. No, I could be completely right, and it's just genuine slop. But yeah, so far, Chainsmoker Cat, not a fan, not a fan at all. I thought it was too genuinely the show was too weird. Like not my cup of tea whatsoever. Um, but smoking behind the convenience store, I will definitely. It's a high recommend for me. That is my review of That because well, and again, I was like, oh, this could be like I don't know what the plot of this Chainsmoker Cat one's gonna be, but maybe it's like a nice wholesome story. It's no, it's just this just very, very, very like extremely weird show. And not like in like the sense of like, oh, it's like funny weird. Well, I think it's trying to be that, but to me, it just came across as this is just flat out just weird, and I don't particularly like it. So anyway, it's enough about that. But but Spending Money on the Convenience Store, I can recommend highly, highly, highly recommend. I reckon people once this stream's over, don't leave now because that stream hasn't fully started yet. Go watch it. Go give it a gander. Because it's genuinely such a wholesome dynamic. And also I found the comedy pretty funny in it, which is I feel like it's a hard thing to land on a lot of comedies in a way. But when the comedy like well, the thing it doesn't base itself entirely on being a comedy. It's more slice of life, but when the comedy's there, I felt as though it was kind of funny. And also there was like, and like I'm not gonna give any major spoilers, but like there was a scene in the like latest episode which I like really resonated with, and I was like, oh, I know what this character's going through. I've had similar experiences to this shit, and I know it sucks. So yeah. Anyways, but no, I am. I think it's time to actually start the game. So we're just gonna be like again, very, very, very chill stream today. So that's why I was like, let's go play some DayZ. So then that way I can talk to people while I play. And also I've been kind of craving DayZ after like the whole, because while I was away, oh, it's nighttime. How lovely. While I was away, oof, this might be a bit tricky. Yeah. Again, while I was away, there was a few announcements on this game. Like, stuff related to the new DLC and major changes coming, and also that this game's getting a sequel. Which... it only just means it's in development. It's not like we're not getting a... if people want, like... as far as I'm aware... well... here, I'll rephrase everything I've just said. As far as I'm aware... like... I've known about this sequel to this game for a very long time, because... I'd be years ago by this point. Years ago, there was not just the sequel to this, but a lot of other games were leaked in a bunch of Xbox emails. I think it was to Microsoft, and in one of those emails, it had 2 games listed on there. It had Arma 4, which is also by Bohemia Entertainment. Wait, no, Interactives. My bad, my fault. Bohemia Interactive, who make this game. And on that was also DayZ 2. And that was the only news we ever heard about it. We haven't heard nothing until a bunch of YouTubers recently were flown out to... oh, I can't remember where it was, but... anyway, they were flown out to the studio for this game, and they were showing a bunch of stuff in the new DLC, and then they got to reveal a flag that had number 2 on it, and it had a zombie font in the logo like it is in this game. So yeah, people are theorizing though that it's not going to be out like immediately. Like, I think as far as we're aware, it's in development. I thought personally when the emails got leaked that it was ready, and all this time they were working on Arma 4, because I imagine they want to create whatever it is. Because I don't know if I forgot what the name of the engine is that Arma Forge is based off, which is a most recent game. Whether they want to refine that engine and base the game off that, or they want to make a new engine and then use that as like their building block in a way. No helmet. So yeah, but we will well, hopefully we'll see some more information on that soon. But in the meantime, yeah, we've just got that news. Oh, sledgehammer. Thank you very much. Honestly, I kind of just forgot what I was what I was like talking about. So I'm at Armor Forger. Yeah, Armor Forger, and then it leads into DayZ 2. Yeah. Alright, so basically, long story short, is I thought that they were working on the game for a very, they've been working on the game, but apparently that's not the case. Now, they're working on the game as we speak, but from my guess, we're gonna get, most likely, Arma 4 before we get DayZ 2. Well, who knows, they might do something. They might release games at the same time, but I highly doubt that. I don't know. I don't work at the company, so I don't really know how it works over there. I don't know how game development really works. But I will definitely be playing that when that launches. Because as much as I love this game, it's like one of my 2 favorite multiplayers. I don't have a lot of those because I don't really play multiplayers. Because I've come to learn that I'm not a very competitive guy. I don't really care about multiplayers that much. Well, competitive ones anyway, like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals or Fortnite. Yeah. One sec. There we go. Should put it on live chat. That way, if someone wants to have a look, I can actually see who's in the chat. Back to what I was saying before, though. I'm not really a big fan of competitive games. I've come to realize I'm not very good at them, and I just really can't be bothered getting good at it if I'm not going to apply any skill to it. Like one game, Like, I have 1,000 hours in Fortnite. Probably like 1,500 by this point. At the same time, I'm not entering pro leagues or anything like that, mainly because I just don't have any interest for that sort of thing. Like, my likeness for Fortnite has long since passed. I don't really care about it anymore. And you'll be like, what do you care about this game so much? I mean, like, another game I cared about a lot was Apex Legends. Like, I put a lot of hours into that game. Oh, it's just in here. So it's always night time. But it, like, why don't you play Apex Legends anymore? And I'm like, well... I mean, Apex has changed way too much. Like, I played it again recently. I never hated Apex. I always liked Apex. But it started changing a lot of stuff about it, which I was just like, even when I got back on, like, on the game. Oh, Jesus. What the oh, fucking hell. Genuine. Oh my god. That made me jump so bad. Looks like we're stuck in here for a minute. Yeah. That way I can see when he comes in. Come on, you son of a bitch. Get over here. Sweet. And people, again, you'd be like, well, why, like, with Apex Legends, it's a bit different. The game just, to me, they started changing stuff about the game that didn't need to be changed in the first place. Like, they ended up getting rid of stuff that felt as though had... Like, for instance, like, they got rid of... One thing they changed was, like, there's no, like, red tier of, like, shields anymore. Like, Evo shields anymore. Which I'm like, okay, well, why would you get rid of that? I thought that was really cool. And, like, the highest one is purple. And I'm like, this feels like a really weird change to me. And also, like, not having every single one of their maps in the rotation of their game, I was not a big fan of. Like, Kings Canyon is such an iconic map. It's literally what birthed Apex Legends and everybody liking it. But it's not even in the main roster of games anymore, like, of their matches anymore, which I think is really, really dumb. Movement still feels great on, I was gonna say, why is my, like, lighting getting really weird? It's probably just a bug. Actually, this is, like... I think this map's still in testing. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Fudge. Ah! Perfect. Can I create it just by holding it in my hand? Nope. I have to use this. Look, look, people are probably gonna call me like an idiot or something for like not remembering everything, every like little criticism I have about why I don't really like Apex Legends anymore. And it's not like I'm saying it's an entirely terrible game. The game still feels like it still feels good, but oh yeah, even that's what I was gonna mention before. The character, like, I feel as though the new characters that they're adding to the game just don't look like Apex characters at all. I think their design overall of like the newer legends that are in the game are very not fitting. If that's the best way to describe them. I'm probably gonna starve soon if I don't find food. Oh my god. Hang on 1 second, chat. Anyway. Oh, excuse me. Pipe. Oh, wait, no, I can't carry that. It's a medium-sized weapon now. Talking about Apex Legends still? That's what we were talking about. I'm pretty sure. Well, the character designs. Character designs are definitely, not at all. I don't know. Like, to me, they just don't fit. The old character designs, they felt like they fit. I was like, wow, these guys look really, really cool. Now the new ones, I'm just like, it kind of feels not like Apex characters. That could just be me. That could just be my personal criticism. Well, minor criticism. But again, I can't name, like, I could probably think about it later and be like, oh, maybe I should have said this or that. But, like, I can't. Guys, I'm literally only human. I can't think of every single little, like, criticism off the top of my head. Which I should, in terms of, like, critiquing something. But, at this current point in time, I literally can't think of every single little thing to back up my claim of why I don't play Apex anymore. But for the sake of like what I'm saying, I'll just say that like that's just like a few of my complaints that I have about the game. Guns and everything still feel fine. Oh, some person's locked this. Well, joke's on them. I have the key. And coming back to my original point of why exactly I prefer to play this over a lot of other multiplayers, maybe like GTA Online or, you know, Red Dead Online or, again, Fortnite, Apex, and all those other games, is because this game, you don't really need to be, like, there's not really a skill gap at all in this game. It's kind of just, you know, go at your own pace. Like, take things how you want to take it. Not... It's more like this game is based around, like, a knowledge gap. And that is very much detrimental to you being alive or dead. this game, like, yeah, there is a tiny bit of skill involved with this game, because that's just how it is, but... And I would say I have definitely improved ever since I first started playing this game, because God forbid I was probably awful when I first started playing this game, as everybody is when they start a very new video game. But I would like to say I've improved, and that's mainly just experience and how I take the game. And oh, yeah, full already. Like how I take the game and how I choose to perceive every situation, and also having that ability to see YouTube videos and stuff like that really helps, because with YouTubers explaining how this game works, because the market for this game isn't exactly big. It's not like Call of Duty or stuff like that. This is a very niche market. So when I find... And I felt as though when I played this game, tried playing this game years ago, because I'll tell you a little bit of a backstory with this. I first found out about this game ever since I was a kid. Very first seeing this video game, back when it was a Arma 4 mod, no, Arma 2 mod, by, what's the developer's name? Dean Hall, no, New Zealand developer, was on Good Game on ABC2 at 8 o'clock, I want to say. And Barjo and Hex reviewed this game, and I was blown away. I wanted to play this game so badly. Didn't have a computer, so I couldn't play it. It was very unfortunate. And then, years later, the game came to console. I tried it, and of course I hated it at the start. I did not like this game whatsoever. I thought it was crap, and I never touched it again. Until I wanted to give it another shot on PC. Because that's just how you do it. But when I got it on PC at the start, I struggled for a little bit. Because it was, you know, not the easiest game to... Well, at the start of this game, it can be very boring. It's very... just not at all what you want. It's slow. You don't know anything. No one really wants to help you, which sucks. But that's just how it is. And then through playing it and then getting that tiny bit of luck and that tiny bit of loot, you feel powerful, and then you lose it all. And the best bit of knowledge I've learned from this, like from a YouTuber who plays this game, the best thing he has ever told me is, because once you die in this game, you lose all your loot. That's just how it is. And I'm completely comfortable with that. But the best words he's ever given to me about a video game, or for this video game specifically, is it's not your loot. It's just your turn to use it. Best bit of advice. And I completely agree with that. I'm like, okay, well. Like, take for instance this IJ-70. I just picked it up, but once I die, or I inevitably trade it in for another weapon, my turn's up with a gun. Like, I don't have a particular need for it anymore. And if someone takes it off me, like, they kill me, like, yeah, I was using it, but at the same time, like, it's just not how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. Like, look at this right now. Found another one, which I will happily take. Oh my god. I didn't think she could see me in here. And again, this game is very, like... As much as I love this game, there is definitely some flaws. There's a lot of flaws in this game, and I will happily admit that, because this game does need to be worked on quite a bit. Which is why I am happy that they are making a sequel to this game, so they can learn from their mistakes and improve upon that, because that's what I like to see out of developers, them taking what didn't work the first time and improving upon that immensely. But also, I don't think a lot of people understand. This isn't a AAA studio that's making this game. This is like a... This is a gaming studio that doesn't have the budget of most, like, AAA developers. Which I don't really think a lot of people need. And also, like, Arma, which is what this game's engine runs off as well. Like, they use this in, like, military simulations and stuff like that. So, which I think is cool. I think for them to use a game like, game that's built around military simulation, for the actual armies to use that, I think that's a very cool detail, so... That gets my thumbs up. IJ. Another mag. Oh, down a jacket. Yes. Bling. Short story long, once again. And keep going on about my ramble. This game just lets you take it at its own pace. If you want to get better at the game, you can do that. And I think the best way to experience this game is with friends. I think to get into this game, you need a friend to teach you. And if they don't like it, they don't like it. That's just how it is, unfortunately. You can't really do anything about that. Oh. It's the Yellow King's helmet. I've never actually seen this in game. Huh. It's hard to take that away from the moment, but again, if they don't like the game, they don't like the game. That's just not how it is. A lot of people are like that with video games. It's just unfortunate. It's not that they hate it. It's more as this is not their cup of tea. Like, they don't really fancy it, and that's completely understandable. I think people actively judging a game just because of, for the sake of judging it, is extremely stupid, and they should have a definite, more formed opinion on why they don't like it. Like, again, if it's not your cup of tea, that's how it is, but for them to just actively say stupid shit and be like, oh, this is my opinion, and in terms of like, oh, I just think, look, I think the game runs and plays like crap, and I'm like, well, have you played it? And they're like, no, and I'm like, well, how would you know? Because you haven't played it. I think everything deserves a chance if you let it. I gave this game a chance and I love it, so. We'll put this. I'm gonna wear the crown. Look at that. You have seized the throne and the empire. Whoa, whoa. To you who are crowned with the crown of the Yellow King, Robert D. Chambers. Part of the law. But you guys complete but back to the thing, like I recently tried showing a friend this game because I thought they might be interested in playing it, and also I was more or less trying to see, like, encourage them, being like, oh, maybe you might like this game. And lo and behold, I showed it to them, they pondered on it, and they just said, yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. And I said, yeah, that's understandable. Like, I think that's a fair criticism. Oh, backpack. I might put my machete on my... there. Really shouldn't be picking up everything I see, but hey, what can you do? One thing I'll definitely not miss is the zombie AI, because this shit needs to be definitely improved. What's that? What? It's giving me like 3 ammo types that you would not see in this, like, this loot pool. What's this? Is this shotgun at? Yeah, I mean, 7.62 by 39 you would see, but... Bro, I ain't seen 308 rounds unless I'm out in the woods. Well, I think... What? I'm gonna try and get some... I think my plan is I'm gonna try and get some rags. And then I'm gonna craft a fishing rod. And then I'm gonna make some fish. And then once we get said fish... Well, either that or we'll just get a fishing rod. Where is it? There we go. 4. Once we get said fishing rod, we'll, start heading inland a little bit. Oh, player. Has he got a gun? I think he does. Where'd he go? Dude, I'm gonna let this play right here. Oh, my mama. here we go. We'll worry about... We'll keep it in the back of our heads. Actually, no, we'll put it second at the back. What the hell is... Oh, this again. I don't know what that means. I heard it go off last time. Nothing happened, though. To be fair, I wasn't exactly in a city, so... If something different happens... As far as I'm aware, a bomb doesn't drop, so that's a +1. I think you break baseball bats. Apparently not. It stopped. Lunch meat. Oh, some cereal. Captain Crunch. We got nachos. They have Funyuns. But yes, how are you guys going today? I should ask that. How is everybody today? Are we all doing good? I'm doing great. Oh wait, yeah, hang on. I shouldn't need too many fish. I think I'll grab a fish just as like a kind of guarantee. Unless I get some more. How do these freaking handcuff keys? These away from me. Use the machete. How about another joke, Mary? Well, I think we've heard enough of your jokes. Anybody pick up that reference? I'll give you 10 seconds to guess what it's from. Time's up, fellas. It was from Joker. When he's on that late night show. I don't know what show he's on. It's been a while since I last watched Joker, but very, very good movie. Sequel apparently wasn't very good. Kind of fumbled the bag on that one. But yeah. Let's get our fish. And then let's be off on our journey. Airdropping coming around 30 minutes around Portland. Wait, aren't I in Portland? Maybe not. Oh, surely I'll be quick. I gotta pay attention to this actually, because there's no audio cue now because it's bugged. Unless I've fixed it, which I'm hoping I have. I actually went fishing with my dad recently. Ah, damn it, I didn't mean to. Right-clicked on accident. And we met some people from Portugal. They were very, very nice. Me and my dad were out on the beach. These tourists were camping there, and they came up and asked my dad, "It's like, oh, can we like do a campfire on here?" And the dad's like, "Yeah, go ahead, man." And my dad caught a fish. I didn't catch anything because I don't know. They just weren't biting. They weren't biting for me, which I was like, oh man. But my dad got a brim and a soulfish, and he gave them both to them. And I didn't go over to them the first time because I was trying to fish. Oh, there we go. With the mackerel. I'm trying to fish. Yeah, I was trying to fish, and then when my dad caught the soulfish and brought it over to them, I was like, oh, I'll come over with him. And I introduced myself to him. Very nice people. And yeah, they were, you know, telling me how they'd been all over Europe and stuff like that. And one of the people there was named Balthazar, which, you know, like, that is an awesome name, Balthazar. It's literally a name I would have never, like, unless it was in like a TV show or a movie. Like, I know it's from, like, in Despicable Me 3, the villain's name is Balthazar Brad, but apart from that, and, in regular show, Ace Balthazar, like, apart from those two characters, I literally can't think of anybody. I'm gonna drop some loot. I can't think of anybody who's actually named Balthazar. Hey, nothing wrong with the name Balthazar. I think that's a really freaking cool name. Let's go cook this fish. I saw a chimney stack in the top, but I guess this building doesn't have a little fire I can use. zucchini. Right on the side and try and grab it. There you go. Very cold zucchini. Oh, it may look rotten, but I assure you it's dry. Anything in here? Nope. Anything up here? Nope. Yes. What's my hand drill kit? We go ignite. Get some more sticks. Pants. Ooh. Now we're looking ready for travel. I've been seeing this other thing a lot recently as well. It's a it's an animation test that was made back, I think, in 1999 with it's called is the Limpet test. It's what they like named the project. It was like it was $10 million, and it got scrapped because the investors thought it looked ugly. But essentially what it was Jim Carrey as a fish, and in the thing he's like, "Oh man, I can swim!" I mean, he could always swim, but now I can swim. And the shark rolls up and he's like, oh, "Shark, Grande Blanco." Makes you get tired of hearing that. And he swims away. It's like the way the character is modeled is very, very similar to how the characters look in Shark Tale. Maybe they got like the inspiration for that, but hey, who knows? I thought it. Person in the comments said, "I weirdly feel robbed," and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I feel the same as well. I feel like this would have been something I would have watched. And who knows? Maybe that was because of Shark Tale. But at the same time, I honestly wouldn't have minded that movie, that to be a movie. I thought it looked. Yeah, it looked weird, but at the same time, I was like, oh man, this actually looks kind of cool. And also, Jim Carrey was very good, as Jim Carrey is with most of his projects. Oh, I was trying to remember what I was trying to tell my mum about this the other day. About a movie I watched with Jim Carrey in it. Alright, let's head inland now. But first let's try and get some water. Wherever the tap is in this town. I think it's over this way. I'm pretty sure it is. Gas station's that way. I need the water pump. Where's the pump? Pump of water. Okay. Pretty sure I remember it being over here. Yes, there it is. Drink this and then we'll go. Because I wrote a review on Letterboxd about it, because I thought it's genuinely one of Jim Carrey's best movies. It's also like one of the best romances I've seen, because the plot was very, very good. I'm gonna look it up now while I drink this water. Y'all in chat, pay attention. Pay attention to if you get a stomach cramp. Jim Carrey romance movies. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That is exactly what it was. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That was a very, very well done movie. Excellent. Let's go. Loot this place real quick. Nothing here. Ba 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 ba. Oh, a jig. That is something. I'll take that. If I can get a fishing rod, that'll be even better. I will say, it does take me ages to get out of this city. Not that it's like, not that the looting process takes a long time. That's not the issue. It's more of the fact that this city is so giant that it takes me ages to get out of here because it's so big. Look, I got this town, and then I've also got another town before I actually start hitting wilderness. But the good news is, a lot of the zombies around here have backpacks and stuff like that that are better than my current ones. So hopefully one of them has it and I can sneak up on them and kill them. Drop all my shotgun shells. I did. Because I'm not carrying a shotgun at the moment, and if I was, I would pick those up. But I am not. Therefore, I have no need. Carry light, people. And hoard. Especially don't hoard at the start. Hoarding at the start is very, very bad. Daisy tip for you. Don't hoard at the start of your... Ah, look at that. Didn't even have to kill a zombie. Already found one. 30 inventory space. Lucky me. A battered sausage at the chippy. Yeah, I got some really good sausages recently. Ooh, a splitting axe. Not that I need this. Already got a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer does the job very fine. Best two-handed melee weapon in the game. Oh, I think it's the best melee weapon in the game. 2-hit zombies. What more could you want? Stab vest. Ooh. Hey, ship protection's better than no protection, people. I will always advocate for wearing any stab-proof vest, no matter how damaged or in the rough it is. Ooh, army pouch. My backpack's better. The other thing I like about this game as well is like in terms of detail, like, yeah, I've got my backpack on here, but if I put this one on, it's like down here on my hip, so you have to, like, if you want to ruin the backpack, you have to shoot it down there. I think that's a very, very smart detail that they've got. Come on, give me something. All the doors are shut. Damn. Nothing. Anything on the roof? Never usually is, but sometimes on the modded servers, they always like to leave stuff there. And I know this isn't exactly exciting content for you guys, but, like, oh, well, unless it's like a DayZ fan watching. Like, if so, hi, how you doing? Like, they'll understand, but, I saw, like, recently Burnt Peanut was playing, oh, not recently, I think this is probably a few months ago now. Burnt Peanut was playing this game, and he said this isn't a very good streaming game, which I agree. It's not very, like, DayZ's audience is very small, but I want to use this game, like, for today as like a way to kind of just get back into it. Not DayZ necessarily, but just like streaming. Drink some more water. I think it's a bit strange that there's another water well here, but hey, I ain't complaining. Duct tape. More repairable stuff. Let us see. And give me a gun that I can use half this ammo for. Wellies. A good old pair of wellies and wear them down by the swamp. Oh, hey, Mr. Zombie. Yeah. 1-2 knockout. I mean, I think I'd be pretty freaking knocked out if I got hit with a sledgehammer too. Ugh. Follow the train line. I've never seen the train line before. And where it potentially goes, so I reckon we'll follow it for this stream. Look at our character. All eager and fit and ready to go. Here we go. Establishing shot. Ugh. I see a building up ahead, people. Don't we just friggin' teleport? Oh god, I swear I saw one here like a second ago. Also, last time I played, there was like there's a zombie in this. I think it's like this thing was impossible to kill. It was very, very difficult, but it's like high risk, high reward. If you do kill it, you got some pretty good loot out of it. I managed to kill it, but I used like nearly all my ammo, so if I see that zombie, I won't be doing that again. The lines don't connect properly. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. The hell? What town did I just hit? Can be if this. Tell me, game. Tell me so I may learn. Well, I think it's other. That's the ocean, or it's like a very big lake. So I might be at another coastal town, which is not what I really want to be doing, because. I want to try and be heading inland. That looks like an ocean. Towards the inland we move. I don't really have time to be looting these houses, because they could just, because all they might drop is low-level hazelands. Okay. Ugh. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry for yawning so much. my gosh. I'm really tired because I was up really early this morning. Surely there's a map or something on one of these benches. Ooh, I'll take that though. I'll go check that store out, but before I do that, I'm gonna grab some water. I am getting very thirsty. Ah. Excuse me. Right, back to it. Let's go check out that gun store. Let's see what they're offering. Deer. No point in killing a deer now. Derringer? Good old Derringer. Ooh, why did I have to drop all those shells? Yep, I got nothing. Everyone in the chat right now. What's your go-to McDonald's order? Lunch meat. I guess we don't really need the... Like, we got enough food for a while. Kind of just to get us started anyway, so... Oh, it's a pier one. The Volta. I'm gonna go up to the top of this thing and I'm gonna look around. Hopefully I shouldn't have to use this bad boy. Oh, and blow their head off. Ooh, I do like that hat. Thank you. This is a normal town. I need to find a military-esque town. I had one last time I played, but then I ran into some guys. And let's just say it didn't end well for one of them. Wait, I think I see it. I think that's literally what I was exactly talking about. Maybe. Or it could be crazy. Spilling you guys misinformation. It might be just another town, but yeah, it is. Oh, hang on. Oh wait, no. I remember where I am now. Because this town was covered in gas last time. So that must mean this is a high-grade loot area, or it's a potential gas zone. One or the other, either way. If it gets gas, that means there might be some good loot in it. So, we need to run in there and see what we can find. Man, having a car in this game is so good. Oh, hello, medication. Georgetown, that's what it's called. Don't need you anymore. Don't really need you. I need... Carry that. There we go. Is that a heli crash? Someone's probably got to it right now. Hospital or clinic. This is more of a clinic than a hospital. It's whatever that is. Could just be one of those dynamic campsites that spawn in. I hope it isn't. You might be a dynamic campsite. Don't really see a helicopter up there. But that could also be a good thing, because I got nothing wet. Wow. That was weird. I'll bust you up, plum fun, and then I'm gonna wear your clothes. Be careful, because this could also potentially be somebody's campfire. I don't think they go that far or high, for that matter. Oops, dynamic. Yeah, A-OK. Oh shit, there's a lot of you. Holy fuck. Oh, I might have screwed the pitch on this one. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, of course. No point in having ammo if you're not going to use it. Oh, fuck, that was a bit loud. Holy shit. I'll be damned. in this one. Take that just in case. I have a hunch. I got a shotgun arrow, and that's where I needed to go. Over there. And honestly, I think I'll save that adventure for next time. I think it's probably a good way to end it. Bit of a climactic end, but an end regardless. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream so far. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in the swing of things. And yeah, I shall talk to you guys very, very shortly. See yas. Bye.